You were talking about, William, a significant change in value first half of next year. Put a number on that. I mean, how much are prices going to fall?
We think that over the next 12 to 24 months, prices will fall, let's say, 5-10% across the market. And we've already seen some of that correction in some markets. If you look at New Zealand, Canada, the Nordics, those corrections have already started to happen. They'll probably be first out of the issues, potentially. I mean, the flip side of the situation that we've got at the moment is that, we're entering into a downturn in quite an unusual way. I mean, normally when you enter into a downturn, you've got significant oversupply, either oversupply and, developments underway. There is a real shortage of stock, and across the markets,
That should support prices, is what you're saying?
Well, I think there's a real opportunity, across the valley. Looking at the situation, again, commercial and residential markets, there's a lack of supply. So the fundamentals, there is demand out there, and there's demand in the commercial markets, demand in the residential markets for, delivery of product into 24, 25. I think there's a real opportunity for investors and developers.
Okay.
When we talk about opportunity, are there opportunities in terms of distressed sales that are going to come to market?
I think it's
as it starts to become quite tough out there, default risk, etc.
Yes, I mean, and there is. Let's look at the UK. In 2018, there was £50 billion worth of origination of debt. Now, a lot of that was rolled over during the pandemic, as it was around the world. There was a sort of hands-off in relation to refinancing. That is going to come up over the next 12 to 24 months. And the cost of debt has risen significantly. And so, therefore, there will be opportunities, without doubt. And that, for the first time in my experience of sort of global property markets, it's interesting that almost everybody, to differing degrees, is suffering from the same issues. Rising inflation, causing rising interest rates, cost of debt has put the viability of projects in doubt. And we're very much in this sort of period of adjustment where developers, investors, occupiers are standing back and taking stock to see where they see markets going over the next 6
two
or 10
trends
months.
that